Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Enterprise. So, today we are doing a Homeworld experiment episode where we are messing around with Kamakazis. And what I ended up doing is we have 10 carriers. 10 carriers. There we go. And each carrier is full of 1,000 scouts. Now, originally I was going to fill all these up with 10,000 scouts, so we would have 100,000. But apparently there is a hard ship limit where when you pass that limit, it ends up crashing the game, because what happens is every single ship you build, whether it's docked into a ship or on screen, is put into a memory file. And when that memory file gets all of its spaces full, it crashes the game because it has nowhere to put this this new item. So apparently there's like a limit of like 20,000 or something in the file, and I think it's a limit that we literally cannot increase because it's like the limit of 16-bit. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I could do this in like multiple waves to have 100,000, but I think 10,000 scouts will be perfectly fine. But if we go to launch, you'll notice that the ship is only 10% full because I set the ship to hold 10,000 ships. I have no idea where the heck these carriers are storing those, by the way. But yeah, it can hold 10,000. So what we're going to do is I'm going to launch a few scouts, and we're going to run them into these ships I have prepared here. We have a scout, and then a defender, and then I believe we have a light corvette, and basically it gets stronger as we go further and further down the line. We'll have more and more health that we'll have to deal with. Multi-beam frigate, an ion frigate, missile destroyer, Trenic raider carrier, heavy cruiser, a needle ship, mothership, and if we still have extra ships that we can mess around with, we'll play around with the Bentusi. So yeah, this is the plan. So let's go ahead and launch a couple of them. We'll obviously be launching one at a time because I have a feeling if I launch all of these at once, it's going to crash the game. Let's move these guys over to the scout. Oh, and I also, if you notice, the scouts no longer do any damage. I've set their weapons to 0 because when they initially attack, they always launch their weapons and do a little bit of damage before they run into it. And I've disabled that, or set it to 0, so it doesn't affect the enemy armor. So we can know exactly how many of these ships will take to blow these guys up. So without further ado, here is the scout. This ship has 450 armor. So we'll see how many Kamakazis it will take to destroy this guy. So let me go ahead and issue the command. Oh, it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay. Not bad. So it's going to take 2 to blow it up. Okay, awesome. So let me turn down the audio a little bit. I love having a GoXLR, so I can just do that on my own. So next we have a defender, which if I remember, I think a defender has like 1,200 health or 1,400. I don't have research activated, so I can't exactly look at it. But yeah, it has a lot more than a scout. So, keeping that in mind, let's go ahead. Let's launch 5. I think 5 will be plenty. Let's get him over here, move him into position. See how much damage one will do first. I'm just more or less curious about it. Boop. Here we go. Oh yeah, that is... It's gonna take about 5, I think. Took 5 to blow one of these things up. Oh, you boys missed. There you go. And boom. Alright, Defender is destroyed. Next is a light corvette, which has 4,500 health, which is 10 times as much as a scout. So I'm thinking it's going to take about 12 to kill this one.
Reporting for duty. Launching.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And in case you guys are curious of why I got the launch one ability, this is part of the Splendor mod. It adds the launch abilities that we have in Homeworld Cataclysm. Really, really nice. I would not be able to make this video without that, because I'm pretty sure the game will crash if I launch all 10,000 or 1,000 scouts that are currently in that carrier. So far, we're doing pretty well. So again, let's do one at a time. Yeah, not bad. It's gonna take about 12 to kill it.
Standing by.
Boom, boom, boom.
Awaiting assignment.
Be pushed all over the place. Up, up, up. Scout's trying. It's trying.
Receiving.
Get over here, buddy.
Destination confirmed. It's your call. Target acquired.
There you go. Yep, it took 12 to destroy the light corvette. Okay, next up we have the heavy corvette, which I believe has 8,000 health. So it's not quite double the amount of health as, or not quite 20 times the amount of health as a scout. Let me see what it would be. Let's see, 8,000 divided by 450. It is 17.7, so it would be 18 for the amount it would require. And since it's not a 1-to-1 ratio when it comes to Kamakazi, we probably are going to need 22 scouts, I would guess, to actually blow this thing up. So, let's grab 22.
Receiving.
Nope, that's not the one we need.
Launching. Launch. Launching. Launch. Launching. Launch.
Okay.
Launching. Launch.
Responding.
Oh, some of them
Reporting.
didn't actually respond. I must have been clicking it too quickly.
Ready for orders.
1,
Launching.
2, 3, 4,
Launch.
and 5.
Launching.
Awaiting assignment.
Okay, 22 scouts.
Destination confirmed.
Let's move them on down.
Acknowledged.
Let's go ahead and get one going just to see how much damage we would do with just one. Okay. Yeah, I think it's going to take about 22.
Responding. Please confirm friendly target. Target.
Let's get the rest going.
Acknowledged.
Boom, 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 boom. Pushing it all over the place. Go, go, go! Got 3 left. Ah, this only took 21. Nice.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, good to know. We're gonna go ahead and dock this one.
Locked on to carrier. TopCon enabled.
So next we have multi-beam frigate. So now we are starting to get into the frigate class ships. This one, I believe, if I remember in my mod, has 40,000 health. So that's going to be quite a bit that's going to be required to destroy this thing. Doop, doop, doop. So let's do 40,000 divided by 450. 88.8. It'll take 89 to kill it, so we're going to go ahead and round that up to 100. This might take 100 scouts
Responding.
to take care of this bad boy. I just want to launch all of these. I don't really want to click launch one 100 times.
Launch.
Let's see what happens. It's going to definitely be a lot of ships that we're going to launch. Now, because we have 100 ships, we can't really run them in all at the same time because we risk crashing the game. So we'll probably do like 20 at a time. See what happens.
Receiving.
Boop. Go. Here's our first 20
Coordinates confirmed.
down here.
Awaiting orders.
All right, let's see how much damage one will do.
It's your call. Target acquired. Reporting.
Yeah, very little damage. Okay,
Ready for orders.
let's grab the rest. This will be 20.
Target confirmed.
Boom, boom, boom. That's a good chunk. That's 20 scouts sacrificed.
Ready for orders.
Boom.
Coordinates confirmed.
Let's grab 20 more. Do the same thing.
Target confirmed. Standing by.
Nice, nice. Good impacts, good impacts. Okay. That is 40 scouts sacrificed. It's a little bit under half. Or not under half, I should say. It's approaching half.
Reporting.
I love how these scouts are still launching out of the
Bye.
out of the carrier. Boopity boopity boo, boopity boopity boo. I'll turn you into a piece of poo. Okay, let's get these next ones going.
Reporting for duty. Acknowledged.
All of the sacrifices. And that's 60. That honestly wasn't as climactic as the other one. Interesting.
Receiving. Destination confirmed.
This will be 80 after this round.
It's your call. Target
Go,
acquired.
boys, go!
Awaiting assignment.
It's. I think it's gonna take more. Yeah, it might be 120 that we need. I think a 20 more is not gonna be enough to kill it.
Reporting for duty.
More sacrifices for the Sobani.
Understood.
Of how as soon as I move it, they instantly start filling up at the beginning again. Alright. Here we go again.
Target confirmed. Responding.
This will be 100. Okay. Yep, it still has a little bit more health. It's definitely going to take about 120 to kill this.
Assignment. Destination locked in.
That scout line is getting really long.
Ready for orders.
Alright,
Target confirmed.
more scouts coming in to do the sacrifice. Okay. We have nine remaining, so it took 111 scouts to destroy a multi-beam frigate.
Standing by.
Nice.
The carrier.
I'm just docking him into a random one so that we have them. Actually, I should probably dock him over here.
Docking to carrier initiated. Acknowledged.
Yeah. Where is our extra?
Receiving.
So that we can just have our extras in a different carrier. There you are. Give me one,
Launching.
Ready.
and we'll dock you in this one.
Runner.
Okay.
Carrier.
And next up on our list is a Kushan ion cannon frigate. In my mod, this ship has 75,000 health, so definitely a lot more than the Tyrannic Raider. No, the Kadesh multi-beam frigate. So let me quickly grab my calculator. Doop. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So 75,000, and then let's divide that by 450 because that's how much armor the scout has. That would be 166.6. It doesn't quite do a Kamakazi 1-to-1 ratio, as we can tell, because we calculated that if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, the God, why am Kadesh? I don't know why I'm like screwing up what faction the multi-beam frigate's from. But the Kadesh multi-beam frigate was supposed to die, I think, at like 88, and it died at 111. So I'm thinking it's going to be around maybe 200 scouts we're going to need to destroy this frigate just by killing it with scouts. So, let's go ahead and start grabbing these. I believe we're going to do 50 at a time.
Acknowledged.
Because I'm pretty sure 50 at a time will work just fine. And I think also because of the fact the weapons don't actually do any damage, there's less for it to calculate when it comes to running the ships into each other.
Destination locked in.
Let's get these guys moved out. We'll see how laggy it gets when we do 50. But we should be pretty good. And here we go.
Friendly's targeted. Please confirm. It's your call. Target acquired. Responding.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 50 is probably going to be our limit. Jeez. So much inertia. Also, the larger the ships get, the less they're going to be moving around. Okay. Move you back over here. So 50 scouts did that much damage. That's not too bad. It might actually take more than 200 to kill this thing. Might take closer to 250.
Awaiting assignment.
Alright, next 50 are on their way.
Coordinates confirmed.
I like how the scouts are still being launched. I mean, there was like 950 scouts in that ship, so it's gonna be launching for a long time. Okay. Get your boys closer to each other. It's just funny to me. And let's do it.
It's your call. Target acquired. Standing by.
Boom, boom, boom. I think each one of these scouts have like 6 tons of mass to them too. So the fact that they can push frigate class ships like this around is pretty freaking impressive. Okay, not bad.
Course set.
I think we pushed it more than we actually damaged it. We got around half, so it's gonna probably be like 205 or 210. Very interesting.
Understood. Reporting for duty.
Creepy Cataclysm music doesn't help this much. Or that much, I should say. it does make it feel more eerie and that we're doing really, really, really bad things. I mean, Karen's the one who provides me with all the materials I need to make these studies, so if anything, it's her fault for giving me access to this many ships and this many pilots who are willing to do research for me. Am I the bad guy in this universe? I swear I'm doing things for good.
Awaiting orders. Destination locked in.
Let's move the frigate over a little bit further
Destination confirmed.
so we can push it that way. Now, funny thing about Kamakazi that we might do a research project on, I don't know if you run into the ship in the engine if it does more damage, or if you do more on the front, especially frigate class ships and above. I do not have the answer for that.
Target awaiting assignment. Receiving.
I want to say no because it's based off collision and not weapon damage, but I don't know. That's an experiment we're gonna have to do. So many scouts sacrificing themselves. Okay, so that's 150 scouts. Not bad. It's gonna be iffy. 200 might actually do it.
Ready for orders. Reporting.
Boo, boo, boo. Okay, move you guys over here.
Heading set.
So many scouts. Oh, we're actually done. Wow, we actually launched all of the scouts. Fantastic. Now we have to go through them all. I also want to know how the heck I got, how Captain Soban managed to get 10,000 pilots to do this research project. Karen must be very, very generous of whatever research project I end up doing. Or Captain Soban. I don't know, am I Captain Soban? I think I'm Captain Soban. I don't even know anymore. I definitely don't know how to drink tea. I can tell you that. Tea always fights me. Anyways, let's finish this up.
It's your call. Acknowledged.
Boom, 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 boom. $200 be enough? Oh my god. It is so close to being enough that I don't even have a health bar. That is amazing. Let me grab like 5.
Acknowledged.
Use these to finish up this frigate.
Course set.
That's amazing. Alright.
Target.
Target. Confirmed.
Responding.
It was literally 201.
Standing by.
That's amazing. Alright, boys.
Reporting for
You guys dock into the final one. So it took 201 scouts to kill a ion cannon frigate.
awaiting assignment.
Next is the missile destroyer. And in my mod, a missile destroyer has 185,000 health. Why doesn't it have so much health? Well, that's because I wanted super capitals to be in their own category of health. I always hated that destroyers and carriers and heavy cruisers just had a little bit more health than a frigate class ship. Like, I don't remember how much health the vanilla frigate has, but it had like 3 times, maybe 4 times the health of a destroyer, which had like was like 5 times weaker than a carrier. Now I still kept those the way I wanted it to be, but I made super capitals have a lot more health. So like, for instance, this has 185,000 health, where the Iron Can frigate that we just fought has 75,000 health. So it's a lot less, but it's still like in their own category. Because I think I made corvettes have a lot more health than they used to have, and then I balanced out frigates to corvettes, then I balanced out super capitals to frigates, and then I balanced out motherships to super capitals. Because the mothership has 1.2 million health. because I always thought it was really weird that the mothership only had 2 times the health of a heavy cruiser, despite the fact it's like 5 times bigger. Anyways, let me grab my calculator real quick, and we will see how many scouts would destroy this thing. 411. Okay. And obviously this isn't a 1-to-1 ratio, so I'm guessing 500. I think it'll take 500 to beat this thing. So, I think we can continue doing 50 at a time. Yeah. I'm gonna keep playing it safe and do 50 at a time.
Destination locked in.
I hope we have enough for the mothership classes. If anything, I'm thinking we're gonna run out of scouts on the mothership. And I don't think we'll be able to kill the Bentusi. But if we do, that'd be really, really interesting.
Course set.
Alright. Everyone get over here. Get into your position. And I make the sacrifice.
Target confirmed.
Wow. Pushed a super capital of all of our scouts. It's amazing. Not too bad. A decent amount of damage. So that's 50.
Responding. On our way.
Let's grab 50 more. And continue working on this. Oh, and I'm thinking pretty soon, I want to do a ship showcase series of my own mod, because I'm pretty much to the point where I don't really need to mess around with the ships anymore, because I'm pretty happy where they all are. So I think pretty soon we'll be doing a ship showcase mod of the Kushan, Taidan, Tyrannic Raiders, and Kadesh, and kind of just comparing them to the original version of Homeworld to my version of Homeworld. I think that's gonna be really cool, because I get a lot of questions of people asking like, "What's the difference between this ship and this ship in your mod?" And I have to explain it to them. I also need to update ModDB to have all that stuff up to date, because I haven't updated in like 3 months. So yeah, that's another series that's probably gonna be coming out soon, because I know some of you guys really enjoy the ship showcase series. Anyways. Next round of scouts, this will be 100, and I think after 100 we'll just go ahead and start throwing 100 into these ships. But these super capitals have a lot of health, and then keep bringing the 50s over is going to take a long time. Not bad at all. Okay, I don't think we can do more than 100, because I think if we do more than 100 the game like breaks out, if I remember. Let's see if 100 lags. Have we tell them all to run into the missile destroyer. Boopity boo. Boopity boo. Boopity 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 boo. Boopity boo. Boopity 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 boo.
Underway.
Okay, let's get everyone over to this location. And all the scouts here. So far we've thrown 100 scouts into this missile destroyer. This will be 200 if all these guys get sacrificed.
Target confirmed. Reporting.
Here they go. Ah, yeah, they're... Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, there's little to no lag. And I think that's because it doesn't have to run the calculations of the bullets since they're set to 0. So it doesn't have to like calculate every single like 1 to 2 damage that all those bullets are going. Cool. So there's less overhead lag on the on the processor side of the engine. Nice, cool. So we can definitely do this now. So that is 200. Yeah, there's still gonna be a lot more that need to be sacrificed.
Ready for order.
We are learning more and more. I love how the fact that this is a really, really old game and I'm still learning about it. I find that really, really cool and fascinating. Like for instance, yesterday I had somebody message me saying, "Hey, I know you've been working on this mod. Do you know anything about this ability?" And I tried to help him, and I think what he wanted to do was take an ability and like copy and paste it to a different ship so it would have this ability, but we couldn't figure it out. I know how to like edit certain abilities, like adjusting the repair ability of repair ships, like how fast they repair, how far away they can be to repair, how much coverage the beam that they produce repairs. But when it comes to like making a heavy corvette give the ability to repair, I was like, that I have no idea. Okay, there goes the next 100. This will be 300 scouts sacrificed once this is done. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's going to take 600 for this guy to get fully sacrificed.
New heading set.
That is a lot more scouts than I was expecting. Alright, next round of scouts are now in position.
It's your call.
This will be 400 once all of them are sacrificed.
Waiting assignment.
Anyway, it's really entertaining just watching all these guys run into a giant ship. Okay, we are in flaming status, but it is definitely not dead. It's going to take probably 200, maybe a couple more than that, scouts to finish this up. And I will be back once we get the next round of 100 ready to go. Okay, we are in position. This missile destroyer keeps getting higher and higher.
It's your call.
Here goes the next round.
Receiving.
This will be 500. Almost done. Yeah, it's definitely going to take it 100, maybe even more than 100. I may move it down here because it's getting a little bit too far away. Okay, that's 500.
Awaiting assignment.
Keep going the wrong way. No!
Reporting for duty.
There we go. There's the next 100,
Understood.
which will bring us to 600. And I will be back when we get in position. Okay, here we go. Here's another 100 being sacrificed. This will be 600. This might be enough. It's gonna be iffy. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be very close. Don't think it's... Nope, it's not quite enough. Okay. We grab the last of these guys.
Reporting.
And we will run these guys in. This is 34. I'm pretty sure less than 34 is going to be required to destroy this missile destroyer. Over 600 scouts. Wow. Now do keep in mind that the mothership in vanilla had 200,000 health. Which means if you built 600 scouts and you did them like the way I'm doing it, you can easily kill the mothership. Although the scouts have more health in my mod, so it might actually be more than what it would be in vanilla.
Target. Confirmed.
All right, 34 left. Let's see what these do.
Entering holding pattern.
It took 6 more, so 606
Destination
is how many scouts you would need to destroy a missile destroyer with just Kamakazi. Now also do keep in mind that I do have the weapons set to 0 damage. So they usually attack a little bit before they run into it, so it probably wouldn't be as much if they actually had their weapons online or doing damage. But this carrier is now completely empty. We have gone through 1,000 scouts.
reporting for duty.
That's kind of crazy. So let's go ahead and start launching the next 1,000. Get those going. So, next up on our list
Ready for
is a Tyrannic Raider carrier.
coordinates confirmed.
Now, in my mod, the Tyrannic Raider carrier has been balanced where it is between a destroyer and a heavy cruiser. It doesn't do as much damage as a heavy cruiser, but it does more damage than a destroyer. It also has tons of point defense systems to protect it from invasions, because I'm assuming the Tyrannic Raider's biggest threat would be like bombers and strike craft. If they had to fight any type of super capital, they will personally use this ship to fight it. So that's why I designed the ship like this. It also has 285,000 health, so a lot more than a normal destroyer, which has 225,000, I believe, but less than a carrier, which is 300,000, and less than a heavy cruiser, which is 375,000. So DPS and health-wise, it is directly in between both of them. So, with that information, let's grab our calculator and let's see how many how many scouts it would take to wipe this guy out. Nope, not 385, it is 285. Divided by 450, 633, so I'm saying it's going to take about 800. 800 scouts to wipe this thing out. It's amazing. There's so many ships. Nope. Let me go ahead and grab the first 100. We'll get this going. Alrighty, 100 scouts.
It's your call. Target
See what they do. I'm also curious how much this thing would be pushed around. More than I was expecting. Oh. Sorry about that. My backgrounds were changing. It's top of the hour. I really need to turn that off because I don't really use the normal Windows background things. I used to do it before I got Wallpaper Engine, but I don't use it anymore. I need to just turn it off so that stops happening. Okay, so we sacrificed 100 and we did a decent amount of damage. Honestly, for 100 scouts against a heavily armored super capital ship. It's not too bad. Let's grab the next 100.
acknowledged. Awaiting assignment.
Yep. Move 'em over here.
Underway.
Speed it up a little bit so we can get everyone in position quickly. And here we go.
It's your call.
This will be 200 scouts. I love how they all just like push off and then they start charging again. Not bad. You can definitely tell that it's not taking as much damage as the missile destroyer. That's 200. Let's grab 100 more.
Reporting for duty. Reporting. Destination locked in.
Okay, and here we go.
It's your call.
This will be 300.
Standing by.
It's still so much fun watching these explosions. I don't know why. It's just really nice. Oh yeah, at 300 before we were about halfway. So yeah, it's definitely going to take more.
Destination confirmed.
Time to grab more scouts.
Awaiting assignment.
More sacrifices must be made.
New heading set.
So far, it definitely looks like we'll have enough to test the motherships. I still think we won't have enough to actually kill the mothership. Like, I think that's going to be our stopgap.
Green line confirmed.
Alright, boys.
Target confirmed. Ready for orders.
Indeed. This is so fun. And I still don't know why it's fun. Okay, that is, I believe that was 400? Yeah, because 300 was the last one. We're still not quite at half. Okay. This is going to take a little bit more than I expected.
Standing by. Destination locked in.
Alright. Here we go.
Target confirmed.
This will be 500. Jeez. Still not even flaming. We're getting really close to that stage.
Reporting. New heading set.
We're getting more and more of these guys together. Boopity boopity boop. Let's do it again.
It's your call.
This will be 600, which is about as much as it took to destroy the missile destroyer. So it makes sense that we haven't actually like crossed a huge threshold. Ooh, now you're flaming. Okay, nice. This might take close to 900, honestly. We got 600 and is flaming. Not quite killed yet. It's getting close.
Destination confirmed. Reporting.
Move everything around into position.
Responding.
Listen to the eerie, creepy cataclysm music, because why not?
Target. Awaiting assignment.
Okay, and this will be 700, I think. We're on 700? Yeah, this is 700. That's why I was saying it might be 900. Because I think another 100 isn't actually going to kill it. It's going to get close. That is 700 scouts running into the Trantigrator carrier.
Awaiting assignment.
This carrier should also be getting close to being empty as well. Boopity boopity boo boo boo. Boop boop. Yep, there go the last ones. Alright, and this will be 800.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, it's not gonna kill it. This could be probably about 850, maybe 900. Yeah, it definitely might be 900.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Ready for orders. Estimation locked in. Course set.
Okay, here we go.
Target.
900 scouts. Killing the Tyrannic Raider carrier.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in.
Not bad. It took 51, so 851 scouts was required to kill the Tyrannic Raider carrier. Wow. What all do we have left here?
Acknowledged.
There's 50 more. We'll go ahead and move these over here.
Course set.
And then move you as well to make you up to 51. 851. Holy crap. That is a lot of frickin' scouts.
Understood.
Next, we get to blow up a heavy cruiser.
Standing by.
Now, a heavy cruiser in my mod, which I've mentioned earlier, has 375,000 health, where the Tyrannic Raider carrier we just killed had 285,000. So it's still a pretty big jump in overall health. Let's see how many scouts. If it was a 1-to-1 ratio, it took 633 for our calculation and 851 to actually kill it. That kind of makes sense because it's not a 1-to-1 ratio. This would be, let's see, 375,000 divided by 450, 833. So I think it's going to take a little bit more than 1,000, maybe 1,100 scouts to kill the heavy cruiser. It's a lot. It's a lot of freaking scouts.
Reporting. Ready for order. Dock with carrier. Standing by.
Alright, boys. Wait, that's only 90.
Receiving.
Wait.
Acknowledged.
Oh, you're 50. Never mind. It looks like 90 to me. I have 140. It is 90. Dang it!
Receiving.
Alright. Well, let's do this instead. Let's take 40. Dock him into that guy.
Awaiting assignment. Talking with carrier initiated. Reporting for duty.
And all of these scouts.
Coordinates.
Let's get ready to blow this thing up!
Underway.
Let's get ready to blow up a heavy cruiser. I'm also curious to see if this is enough scouts to push it around. We were able to push around Tyrannic Raider carrier, so I'm assuming a heavy cruiser as well. But we'll see. They're called heavy cruisers for a reason.
Target acquired. Roger.
Yep, we can push it. Nice. 100 scouts running into the heavy cruiser. Not bad, not bad.
Ready for orders.
Alright,
Launching.
we need to get our next round of scouts launched. Speed it up a little bit so we can get a bunch of them launched. Grab them quickly. Kind of glad I didn't do 100,000
Responding.
because we're actually making more progress in this than I was expecting. Boop, 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 boop.
Destination locked in.
Everyone move quickly. Here we go. And this will be 200 scouts,
Target acquired. Acknowledged.
which is barely putting any dent on the armor of this thing. Not bad, not bad.
On our way.
Yeah, it did a small dent on its health. It's 200.
Reporting. New heading set.
Let's get ready for the next round of 100.
Target.
Go, boys, go! Make the Sabani Empire proud. I find it hilarious that we can move a heavy cruiser with our scouts. Actually moving it quite a bit, too.
Destination confirmed.
It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's 300 scouts sacrificed. I make the sacrifice.
Receiving. Destination confirmed.
Boop. Get everyone together. There we go. There we go.
Please confirm. Friendly target.
For some reason, heavy cruisers are always so intimidating when you look at them from the bottom. Whether it's a Kushan heavy cruiser or a Titan heavy cruiser.
Reporting for duty.
Boys, please engage. Thank you.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that's 400. Not bad. We might be able to try to do 150, maybe 200?
Awaiting assignment.
No. Yeah. I want to, but at the same time I'm just like, this is working fine. Just keep doing this.
Destination locked in.
It just means more of the Kamakazi stuff we get to watch. Alright.
Target confirmed.
This will be 500. Not bad, not bad.
Coordinates confirmed.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be about 1100 or 1200 before we actually get this going.
Responding.
More scouts! I need more scouts! I gotta have more scouts! Alright, time for 600.
It's your call. Target acquired. Ready for orders.
Oh god, that's scary. It's getting warm in my room, so all the bottles are like popping as they get more air pressure inside them. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I think it's gonna be about 1100. Maybe a little bit more than 1100. Okay, time to work on 700.
Acknowledged. Destination locked in.
Thank goodness that SpongeBob has the compression speed. You can speed things up whenever we're waiting on things.
Target confirmed.
Alright.
Receiving.
700. Not bad, we got it flaming. I think when we do the needle ship next, we're definitely gonna have to set it to 200 per round. With one, I'm kind of curious to see if scouts can push it, because it is a mothership class vessel. Two, it's gonna take a long time to kill that thing. Again, another reason I'm kind of happy I didn't actually, that the 100,000 scout idea I had originally didn't actually work. The game literally did not have enough memory to hold all of those ships docked inside these guys. Alright, here we go.
Target.
800.
Reporting.
Here we go, there we go, more sacrificing.
Reporting.
By the way, I have no idea how long this video is going to be. It's probably going to be pretty long.
Green line confirmed.
I don't know how much cutting out I'm going to be doing, because it is really fun to watch all these things just run into ships. Very entertaining for me, and hopefully it's entertaining for you guys. Alright, 900.
Target confirmed.
This should put us in the red. I'm pretty sure it's definitely not going to kill. Oh, a lot of people missed. That's funny. You bet your whole damage is received. You bet your substantial cruiser is all hull damage and received. Alrighty. One more here.
Ready for orders.
Oh, we got two more. Oh, did we only done 800? No, we started off with 100. That's right. Okay. Never mind.
Reporting for duty.
So this would be 1,000.
New heading set.
1,000 scouts sacrificing their lives for the greater good. The research of the Sobani Empire. Funded by Karen.
On our way. Awaiting
I feel
assignment.
like I'm starting to do like a Homeworld sponsorship. Enjoy the research project. It's funded by Karen. We know what we are doing.
Acknowledge.
It might be a little bit more than 100.
Ready for orders.
So this would be 1,100.
Understood.
Which is what I originally thought it would be to kill this thing.
Coordinates confirmed.
Okay,
It's your call. Target is firing.
let's go. Let's blow this baby up. Oh, so close. Yep, it's not gonna quite be... Not gonna quite be it. Yeah, there's probably like 20 more that we need.
Green line confirmed.
Okay, that's 1,100
Reporting for duty.
in the bank.
Awaiting assignment.
Launch.
Let's grab about 20 more, because I think that's what we're actually gonna need.
Awaiting assignment.
Boop, bam, boop. Go.
On our way.
Guys over here.
Friendly's targeted. Please confirm. It's your call. Target acquired.
Here we go.
Cruiser lost.
There it goes. It took 1,119 scouts to destroy that heavy cruiser.
Reporting for duty.
That's amazing.
Coming into dock with carrier.
Okay,
Receiving.
next up on our list is the needle ship, which I'm gonna just
Destination.
go straight first, so you don't tail end the mothership. Now, the needle ship has been modified a lot in my mod. The needle ship has the ability to target multiple ships now, so it won't just focus on one target, and if it doesn't see the target, it won't do anything. We've also adjusted the ions in the front to have a little bit of an angle, so they don't have to be directly in front of the enemy ship in order to destroy it. So that gives it a little bit of breathing room. The secondary weapons have been changed to plasma weapons. They've also been upgraded to do a lot more damage. So overall, the 4 weapons up in front and the 2 ions in front will do about as much damage as a destroyer, maybe a little bit less. And the point defense systems have been upgraded to make them a lot more effective against fighters by having faster bullet speed and more damage. So needle ship, a lot more powerful. Also, the needle ship has 750,000 health, where I think before it used to have like 100,000 or something. And again, did that to put in its own mothership class. So a lot of health, a decent amount of firepower, and a decent amount of defenses. I also wanted to make sure that the needle ship didn't have overwhelming amount of damage because of the fact that you have multi-beam frigates to take care of super capitals. Needle ship takes more of a form of a tank where they can absorb a lot of damage while the other ships do all the damage for them, because their fighters and frigates are superior when it comes to damage output. So that's why. But without further ado, I need to find wherever my mouse is. Let's see how many fighters or how many scouts it would take to load this baby up. 1,666. So I'm assuming 2,000. It'll take 2,000 scouts to kill this thing. It's a lot of freaking scouts. And we're gonna be attacking things 200 at a time. Otherwise, this is gonna be a very long video. So almost there. Okay. Follow you guys over here.
Destination locked in.
I'm also curious to see if the Kamakazi will actually work against the Kadesh. I'm sure it will. But I'm curious if the scouts will have any problems with it. Also, the army of carriers over here. It's pretty freaking cool. I love it. Speed the game up a little bit. There we go. And
Target confirmed.
let's go kill this thing.
Standing by.
There's actually not that much lag right now, surprisingly. 200 scouts. Oh, indeed, and also moves it too. Okay, it had no problems whatsoever running into it. But that's how much damage 200 scouts did to this mothership. Wow.
Destination locked in.
It did nothing. Alright, let's grab 200 more. We had no problems whatsoever with that, so we will continue doing it. Speed the game up a little bit so we can get more scouts out. There we go. There we go. Speed it up a little bit more. There's 200 more.
Understood.
Okay. Next round.
Target.
This will put us up to 400 scouts.
Awaiting assignment.
They all ran into it at once. Cool. That's 400 scouts. Wow. It's like nothing. That's literally nothing.
Awaiting orders.
Oh boy. It's absolutely nothing. $172. $200. All right, everyone, get down here. Boo, 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 boo. All right, 200 more. This will put us up to 600. 600 little scatterbrains. Oh, they all missed. There they go. Boop, 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 boop. Wow. That's nothing. That is amazing.
Reporting for duty.
Dang it. No! I need you in my life!
Roger.
And your Amagana Grande Zona! Here we go.
Underway.
Everyone get into position. Okay.
Target.
800.
Confirmed.
This might take more than 2,000 scouts. Imagana Grande Zona. Imagana Grande Zona. Okay. Yeah, this is probably going to take more than 2,000.
Standing by.
Without a doubt. Ooh, we have 180. Oh yeah, that's right, because we used 20 of them at the end to wipe out the other one. So this would be 980. This will be 980 scouts.
Friendly target. Please confirm. Reporting for duty.
Imagana Grande Zona. Imagana Grande Zona. Let's get close to half. Sort of.
Responding.
Launching.
It's getting sort of close to half. Let's go ahead and let the scouts launch for a while. Next would be 1,180, which would be more than that was required to kill the heavy cruiser. So I guess it does make sense that he still has a lot of health because the ship has almost double the health of a heavy cruiser. And it's a mothership class.
Ready for orders.
That makes sense. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Go.
Destination confirmed.
Okay.
Target confirmed. Awaiting
1,180. That brought us halfway there. Okay, unfortunately, I also just realized what time it was. I have to get ready for work. I kind of wasn't expecting this video to take this long to make, but sometimes that happens. So don't go anywhere. You guys won't know a difference, but I will be back when I get home from work to finish up recording this. So, or I'll be back to finish up recording this. Okay, welcome back. Even though you guys didn't go anywhere, this is day 2 of this recording session. Yeah, when I looked up, when I ended this, I realized there was 30 minutes that I had left before I had to take a shower, eat dinner, and go to work. So I was just like, oh crap! But luckily I recorded this in a VM, which allowed me to save state the wherever the VM was, so I could just reload it and then continue this recording the next day. Hooray for VMs! Anyways, let's continue. I believe we put 1,180 scouts into this thing. I think that's where we left off. So we need to grab 200 more.
Standing by.
And we'll get that off. There's so many ships on the map. Boopity boopity boo! This was the first time I actually had to stop a recording in mid-recording and had to quickly take care of something and then come back later to do something new. So, very cool. Very happy to see that I can actually do this more often. Now, originally I wasn't planning to record this in a VM. The only reason why I did was because I had to build so many ships and I didn't want to keep the game running for so long. So I put it in a VM so I could do other things while my ships were being built. And then obviously we had other problems, so I just ended up keeping it in the VM.
On our way.
So, yeah. Very interesting. Learned something really valuable with this
Responding.
recording session. Boop boopity boop. Okay. And let's kamikaze.
It's your call. Target acquired.
This will bring us up to 1,380. Yep. Lots of explosions. It's on fire. That's good to know. I would assume after 1,380 ships ran into my ship, it would probably be on fire as well. Still have a little bit longer.
Acknowledged. Receiving.
Let's go ahead and grab 200 more. I think we said that it's going to take about 2,000 scouts to actually kill the needle ship. Imagine if you just had 2,000 scouts just laying about. It's too many. Yep. All you guys over here.
Green line
I also love the
confirmed.
fact that we keep pushing the needle ship everywhere with all of the weight from all of the scouts running into it. Okay.
Target confirmed. Awaiting assignment.
Let's do this again. This will be 1,580 once all these run into it. It's still very entertaining just watching this. Oh, hang on. Here we go. It's also a new day, so my audio settings are a little bit different because it always goes to default whenever I set things up. So that might have been a little bit louder than the beginning part of the video. Apologize about that. But hopefully now it's synced up.
Reporting.
Son of a.
Ready for orders.
Ugh. Yeah. On all of these. Boop. All right. Guys down here.
Course set.
Once all these run in, this will be 1,780. Boo. Alrighty, here we go.
It's your call. Target acquired. Reporting for duty.
This will probably bring him down into the red. Yep, you've achieved red status. That's 1,780 scouts running into the needle ship. Indeed. Be 200 more.
Reporting.
I have 135. Interesting. Let's go ahead and just do another 100. Right, let me get rid of you. I wanna get rid of you. Thank you. This will bring us up to 1,880.
Acknowledged.
Rest of you dock into the last one.
Ready for roll. Human carrier initiated. Standing by.
Okay.
It's your call. Target acquired. Awaiting orders.
Here we go. Next round. Wow. 1,880. Yeah, it's gonna probably take more than 2,000 to get this thing unlocked. Or destroyed.
Awaiting assignment. Standing by.
Launch.
Alright. Let's wait for more of these things to get done. We'll continue blowing up things for fun experiments.
Reporting. Ready for orders. Reporting for duty.
Hey, there we go. And this will bring us up to 2,080. A lot of freaking ships.
Target confirmed. Awaiting assignment.
I love how they just spread all over the place when the first few run into it. Okay, with 2,080, it is still alive. Somehow.
Receiving.
Somehow, over the rainbow. Boopity 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 boop. Alright.
Reporting for duty. Destination locked in.
Boing, 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 boing. This will be 2,280.
Target confirmed.
This should be enough to kill it, or we'll get really, really close to killing it. One of the two. Boom.
Target destroyed.
It is dead.
Entering holding pattern.
Okay, so there's 27 scouts remaining, which means it was 2,257 scouts it took to kill the needle ship. Wow. That is amazing.
Proceeding with carrier.
Okay, and now the next one, which I don't even think we will have enough scouts to kill this, is the Kushan mothership,
Mothership.
who in my mod
Destination confirmed.
has 1.2 million health. That is a lot of health slash armor. So let's grab our calculator. Boop, boop, so we can calculate how many scouts is going to take to kill this thing. 1.2, doop, doop, doop. Divide that by 450. 2,666 scouts. Again, it's not a 1-to-1 ratio, so it's probably going to take a little bit over 3,000. It's a lot of freaking ships. Do we even have 3,000 scouts left? Oh, we do. Oh, so we definitely can actually do this. Very interesting. Also, I don't know what these guys are doing. Running into problems.
Waiting assignment.
Don't know how to feel about it. Weird. I think the game just doesn't know what to do with this many carriers. Let's see if the game will handle 300. It's been handling 200 no problem.
Reporting for duty.
Let's try 300.
Receiving.
I think because of the fact that the bullets actually don't do any damage, I think it'll handle it no problem.
Standing by. Coordinates confirmed.
Like, there's a little bit lag of moving it around, so 300 is probably going to be our max. We'll see what happens. It should work, quote unquote. Alright, boys. Let's attack the mothership.
Please confirm friendly target. Target. Confirm.
Mothership.
300 scouts running into the mothership.
The mothership is under fire.
Is it though? That is a lot of stuff flying around. Holy crap. Yeah, handles it no problem. I think because it doesn't have to calculate all the bullet fire since it's set to 0, that it handles it with no problems whatsoever. Because before, this would crash the game. If I told 300 scouts to run into a mothership, it would crash. It would just be overwhelmed with so many calculations. Did we move the mothership?
Mothership.
Nope. It didn't even budge. It's a little bit too heavy. Yeah. I don't know why the carriers are suddenly starting to do this. This is kind of weird. I know they're all like in a single file line, but it's like when it gets to a certain point, it just doesn't know what to do. Oh, it's figuring it out. And now it doesn't know. Weird. They're just piling it all down here in a giant, massive wad of scouts.
Mothership in position.
Acknowledged. Ready for orders. Receiving.
Alright, another 300. This will be 600 scouts running into the mothership.
What's your call? Target acquired.
Mothership. Mothership.
Here we go.
The mothership is under attack.
Oh, it does actually move the mothership. They're just hitting it from every direction, so it's not really pushing it in a certain direction. Yeah, they definitely moved it. That is 600 scouts. Wow.
Reporting.
Alright, so you are next. Go ahead and launch everything.
Launching.
Ooh, ooh. See, did you mess up? Oh, I see why it's messing up. I think it's running into the carriers. Yeah, when it gets past that point, it's fine. Weird. Very weird. Very weird indeed. Let's grab another 300. Once this gets down to 700, we'll grab them. Alright.
Reporting for duty. Awaiting
Yeah, we grabbed too many. There we go.
destination confirmed.
Okay. Went over here into position.
Understood.
Okay. And attack!
It's your call. Target acquired.
Don't question my orders. Just run into the mothership. Do as you're told.
The mothership is under fire.
Nice, nice. Alright, that's 900 scouts.
Ready for orders.
I think next we're going to try and run 400 into it.
Acknowledged. Awaiting assignment.
Yeah, we'll do another 300.
Reporting for duty.
We'll do 400 on the last one.
Receiving.
900 scouts. Good gravy.
Standing by.
Yay! There we go.
Underway.
Boys over here. Alright, and this will be 1,200.
Target confirmed.
Mothership. The
Still
mothership is
funny
under
it can
attack.
move the mothership. I'm really curious if we'll be able to move the Bentuzi. It's not much. It's not much at all.
Responding.
Okay. So that's 1,200. Next we're going to be running in 400 scouts,
Standing by.
which will bring us up to 1,600. I think it said it's going to take like 3,000 to kill the mothership. Maybe more. That is so many scouts. So many scouts indeed. Alright.
Reporting.
400 scouts. Info over here.
New heading set.
Why is there still some extra over here?
Responding.
Oh, weird.
Awaiting orders.
I'm just gonna have all those guys dock in.
Dock proceeding with carrier. Ready for orders.
Okay, once all these guys run into, this will be 1,600 scouts. Kamikazing into the mothership.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Here we go. I have a little bit of lag because this is a lot of ships going into the mothership.
Mothership. The mothership is under fire.
So many scouts. So many scouts. Still over half. Wow. Okay.
Awaiting assignment.
Carrier has decided to move a little bit for some reason. Weird. Might be what's throwing everything off.
Standing by. Reporting. Reporting for duty.
Launch.
Okay. Let's grab 300 more, which will bring us up to 1,900.
Gotcha. Dock time disengaged.
So many scouts. So many sacrificial pawns.
Reporting.
Okay. And do the thing.
Target confirmed.
Mothership.
1,900 scouts.
The mothership is under attack.
Yeah, the mothership is fine. Don't worry about it. Well, after 1,900, we're officially under half. Making progress.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
Really happy we weren't able to do 100,000 of these. This would be way too ridiculous if we had that much. I might do a video like this in the future, where we like do the same thing with like interceptors and defenders and whatnot. Just see how much of a difference it would make.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, let's just do 400. Boop, boop, boop. Wait to get down to 300. Oh,
Reporting for duty. Green line confirmed.
so this would be 2,300, I believe. My math is still correct. Once all of these do the thing.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Mothership.
Go. Here we go.
The mothership is under fire.
It's on fire. Okay, okay. 2,300. Made some progress.
Responding. Standing by.
Let's let the rest of this carrier get unloaded. Boopity boo. Boopity boo. And we are good. Alright. So that's 300 more, which will bring us up to 2,600.
Underway.
Alrighty. We're actually slowly pushing the mothership up too. Just funny.
Target confirmed.
Couple over here.
Mothership.
Here they come.
The mothership is under attack.
It's 2,600. Wow. Wowie wow wow.
Reporting for duty. Awaiting assignment.
Launching.
Alright, we're gonna try and do 500. Just to speed this up a little bit. 2,600 scouts. Holy crap. Scouts have like no armor compared to mothership classes. That's the realization I'm getting from this video. Scouts have like no armor. They're definitely the ones that speed is armor. Okay. We are getting close, and oh god! Forgot how to slow down.
Reporting.
Boop, boop, and boop. 500. Let's move it over here.
Coordinates confirmed.
Again, don't ask me how we fit all these inside of a carrier. I play with magic. That's the only answer I have for you guys. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Now, kill it.
Confirmed.
500 is definitely our limit. We have a little bit of lag with this many ships moving right now.
The mothership is under fire.
But no lag whatsoever when they all kamikaze. Nice. So this is 3,100 scouts. Wow. We're definitely not going to have enough to I want the carrier! Eee! Eee! Son of a... Thank you. Boop! Son of... I just want the carrier. Thank you, so I can see how many fighters I has left. Oh, game. You silly sometimes. Okay.
Waiting assignment.
Have all 500 scouts.
Understood.
Let's move them over here. This will bring us up to 3,600 if the mothership survives. So here we go.
Target confirmed.
Mothership.
Kamakazi!
The mothership is under attack.
So many explosions. Oh, oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it barely survived. It barely survived. Holy crap. 3,600.
Ready for orders.
Launch.
Let's grab about 50 more, because I think 3,650 is going to be the limit.
Acknowledged.
Grab these manually. Here we go.
Destination locked in.
Now, if any of you guys are new to my mod, every single ship in the game does not repair itself anymore. I disabled all auto repairs. So in case you guys were wondering why, you know, the mothership hasn't magically healed itself, or the needle ship, or any of the frigates we fought never healed themselves, it's because they can't. Basically, I set the repair to 0 every 5 seconds, which effectively makes it to where it doesn't repair itself. Like, the repair system still runs, it just doesn't do anything.
Target.
It doesn't increase the health.
Mothership.
So, this should be enough.
The mothership is under fire.
Target
Boom.
destroyed. Holding pattern locked in.
Mothership lost. Fleet command transferred to carrier.
Now, unfortunately, that did blow up a lot of our scouts, because I kind of forgot the mothership has a large explosion radius. So I'm going to say that it took about 10. So 3,610 scouts. Because I think there was about 10 of them that ran into it. The rest just got blown up. Okay, and now the last one on our list, which we do not have enough scouts to destroy, considering the fact it took 3,600 to kill the mothership, is the Bentuzi. Now, the Bentuzi in my mod has 3 million health. It is heavily armored. Its weapons I've actually kept at default because they were kind of overpowered. By default, I think they do like 50 to 75 damage per ion, and has 3 of them. So I think each one of these ions do like as much damage as a heavy cruiser. I need to do a test where I have a heavy cruiser, and we fight the Bentuzi with the Bentuzi using only 1 weapon, and then calculate that out so it actually does as much damage as a heavy cruiser. That would be awesome.
Acknowledged. Responding.
Alright, so let's grab 500 scouts and run them into the Bentuzi and see how much damage we can do with it.
Standing by.
Look at all those scouts flying out. Yeah, it's supersonic speeds. I'm also curious if we can push the Bentuzi. I doubt it. The Bentuzi is extremely heavy.
Reporting.
436,
Report.
466,
Reporting for
490,
Ready for
96,
orders.
and 500. There we go.
Receive it. Destination confirmed.
Let's go on the other side of the Bentuzi. There we go. And here we go.
It's your
500 scouts kamikazing into the Bentuzi. Ooh, I think it's actually pushing it. It is! Holy crap, it's pushing the Bentuzi! Bentuzi's not near as heavy as the mothership, apparently. That's amazing. Whee! Going for a stroll! Okay, 500 scouts did this much damage to the Bentuzi. So by that calculation, it's going to take at least 5,000 scouts, maybe more, to kill the Bentuzi using only Kamakazi.
Standing by.
Very interesting. Okay, and I think we have enough scouts for one more round? 2 more rounds, okay? The second round's not going to be that much. But let's get another 500 scouts.
Awaiting assignment.
Boop-de-boo, and we'll push the Bentuzi the other way. We'll just push it around the map. It's so funny because I think the Bentuzi had the best inertial drives, so they must not be as heavy as the mothership. I guess that would make sense because the mothership to me I always imagine as massively armored and massively armored to protect its hyperspace core and its cryogenic trays.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I was not paying attention. Okay. Where the Bentuzi just has superior tech.
New heading set.
That's why they have so much health. Oh, I wanted to go on the other side. Yeah, let's just keep pushing the Bentuzi that way. Why not?
On our way.
Ooh. Little lag.
It's your call. Target acquired.
Here we go.
Ready for orders.
500 more scouts running into the Bentuzi. This will give it a total of 1,000. Looks like a giant missile when they all come in that way. And they all just bounce off of each other. Oh god, Bentuzi freaking out. Okay, not bad. That is 1,000.
Standing by.
And you're all done launching the rest of your fighters. So let's grab the rest of these guys that we have built. Oh wow.
Coordinates confirmed.
This is the last of the 10,000 fighters we built for this experiment. Apologize about the barking. It's also getting close to springtime, so our dogs are getting a little bit more antsy because they want to go outside more. Boop boo! Alright.
Target confirmed.
Here's the rest of it. 162, so this will bring us to 1,162 scouts killing the Bentuzi. Okay, and that is it. 1,162 scouts did this much damage to the Bentuzi. Wow. The Bentuzi has so much health. But yeah, that's gonna do it. If you guys want to see different versions of these, like if you want to see me like do this for like defenders or corvettes, or I think there's a way I can get frigates and capital ships involved. I still need to figure out how to add the Kamakazi command, or give the Kamakazi ability to, oh, hello. Apparently we have a few more. Those must have been the ones that are like really, really far away. I just forgot about them. But anyways, guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. If you want to see different version of these, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see like different fighters, or if you want to see like larger capital ships maybe even getting involved, if I can figure that out. I think I can. I think there's like a table similar to the hyperspace one that you just have to add the ship in, and it'll be able to use the Kamakazi command. I think. I don't know. I have to do some more experimenting. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you do, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.